she went with her own hands. Didn't say she had the servants go out there and do it. Said with her own hands, she plants a vineyard. This is personal. Plant this vineyard for us. So I can grow these grapes. And we can have fresh wine. Now, when I say fresh wine, understand what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Boone's Farm. I'm not talking about anything else like that. I'm not talking about cognac. I'm talking about Welch's grape juice. Fresh squeezed every morning. Amen. Not fermented, not strong drink. We say at that time they called it wine. We call it juice today. It was wine. And that's what it was. Fresh squeezed. It didn't sit up, didn't ferment, didn't have yeast in it. It was fresh. That's why when Jesus turned the pots of water into wine, they were amazed. Not the fact that he turned it into wine, the fact that it was fresh. Because usually in a party, the more you drink, they bring you the stronger stuff at the end. They'll give you the fresh stuff at the beginning, but it sits for a long period of time and it gets dull. But here he did make fresh stuff. So when he brought it to them, they couldn't understand how they get this fresh stuff. Because it's the heat of the day. It's beyond the day. You don't get fresh fruit, not like this, unless it's early in the morning. That's what Jesus gave them. Fresh drink. Even at the dinner party, they're getting fresh drink. So that's what she does. She plants this for them. And she cultivates it herself. For him. For him. She makes sure this is done for him. Look, it says 17. She girds her loins with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceives that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. Everything she has, like I said, is of an excellent spirit. She perceives all her merchandise is good. Everything she brought, everything she has is good. She didn't get secondhand stuff. Because that's not who she's dealing with. She doesn't have a secondhand husband. She doesn't think about him like that. That's her husband. That's her husband. She's got a spirit of excellence. And the only thing my husband can have is excellence. I don't care what occupation he may have. I don't care what he might do. The only thing I think is he's excellent. And he deserves excellence in everything. And that's what she provides for him. Excellence in everything. So she looks at her merchandise. She looks at what she's done. She takes inventory of what she has. And she knows that it's good. Because she has a spirit of excellence. The only thing she promotes is excellence. Verse 19, she lays her hand to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. Here's what I was talking about that she sews. You know, she makes things for her husband. She takes that wool and that flax, and she makes clothing for her husband. So when he goes somewhere, he is Gucci, Yves Saint Laurent, you know. She got her own designer, Miriam Works by Miriam. Virtuous Works by, you know, she got her own clothing line, you know, that she created for him. So every time he steps out, I mean, the best robes. I mean, he be looking GQ coming down the road there. Even his sandals be looking nice. Because she keeps him like that. She presents him like that. She makes sure he's always like that. Because why? That's her king. And that's what's in her heart. That's my king. And this is why Lemuel's mom is telling him, you need to find that woman. Because she going to make you more than a king. You find her. That's the one you need to be looking for. Forget all them other chicks. No, you need to find her. Because she going to put you in a place where it's not the title of your name. It's going to be the persona of your fame that's going to put you there. Because she's going to do it. I like that. Put that. Not the title of your name, but the persona of your fame. I like that. That was cool. I give you that one free. Trains. Oh, I'm sorry. I stepped down a little bit. I had to back up. Yeah, I couldn't jump. You know, I couldn't jump that far, so I'm still on trains right now. So she sows. She brings forth. She stretches her hand out to the poor. Yea, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. So she takes care of the poor and the needy. Now, not only does she serve her own servants, I need to erase this. If she inspects her goods, G, reaches out to needy, not meaty, to the needy and poor. She reaches out to them. She makes herself coverings of tapestry around her house. She does things. Her clothing is silk and purple. Oh, that's a queen. That's a queen. You wearing silk and purple? That's a queen. She is bedecked. Now, she got him in her own clothing line that he's modeling every day as he goes down the road there to, he's already stepping clean. She herself, see, a virtuous woman also takes care of her. My wife talks about this all the time. It's bad to see a woman with rollers and curlers in her hair. Her husband's leaving, going to work. She got on a bathrobe, Noxzema on her face. Rollers in her hair with one pullover scarves on. And he going to work. That's the image he leaves with? That's the image that he leaves with. Oh my goodness. No wonder throughout the day he don't want to call home. That's the image that he leaves with? Joyce Myers used to say this, and I thought it was just so, what she said, when her husband Dave gets up and he's going to a conference or he's leaving to go somewhere, she said she gets up earlier than he does. She goes, gets her shower, dresses, puts on her makeup, puts on her perfume, prepares his breakfast, everything else, and she says she gives him the biggest kiss he ever could think about having, so that when he leaves, that's the lasting image that he has. All while he's gone, he's thinking about that. She didn't leave him with, I remember my sister used to,